Hi peeps, Chloe, Chloe's mom here. I got like really cool content for this video. I think it's cool anyhow. So on Wednesday, um, I was doing my Bible study with my church via Zoom since can't come up there right now. So anyhow, in the middle of it, my phone rang, and it was work, and I thought, oh, I better answer it, and so I answered it, and they're like, "Yeah, how would you like a new truck?" I was like, "Really?" So yeah, I got a brand new truck. Um, I had my choice. It's a Freightliner, um, and more about that a little later. But I had my choice. There was a brand spanking new one that was still, all the seats are wrapped in plastic and stuff, and it was white. Or there was a black one that somebody had used while their truck was in the shop, so they used it for 2 weeks. So it had like 5,000 miles. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take that one. So yeah, it still has that new truck smell. Um, it was crazy. I didn't realize how much stuff I had. So, uh, yeah, I had to leave out, like, I like to leave at 2:15. And I found out well, I guess it was a little before noon, 11:30 by the time I got it. Anyhow, so I started out like packing my stuff, carrying it over, putting it away. First thing I did was made the bed so that I could put Chloe in the new truck, and the bed was made, and I put some bobos and our pillow and stuff in it. So like, it felt like home. So she knew this is where we were going. And then I'm like moving stuff, and then in the end I'm like, holy cow, I am so out of time, and I'm out of places to put things. And I just started throwing things in totes and tote bags and plastic bags and whatever, and carrying them over and just throwing them on the bed. And yeah, I had a lot of stuff, have a lot of stuff. Wow. And the Volvo I had it was the biggest sleeper that we have here. And it had a lot of room in it, and I guess I didn't realize how much stuff I had accumulated. So yeah, anyhow, then I leave out, and I didn't get pulled off until like 10:30 at night, and you know me, I'm usually in bed by 9. So I just pulled the top bunk down and threw everything up on the top bunk and went to bed. And then every night when I'd stop for the night, I figured out where I wanted to put things, and then I like did one cabinet or whatever each time. And so now I'm back. I'm on my home time now. It's Sunday evening, and I'm gonna make some supper, and um, then I'm gonna finish. I still have a few things, and then I'm gonna pack up a tote of things that are gonna go home because I don't have room for them. I don't need them, or either or both. And then there's things like I had my TV tray. I don't need that anymore because this truck has a flat spot underneath the microwave where I cook and put my coffee maker and stuff. Plus, it has a pull-out table. So that's awesome. There's a reading light above it, and there's a light above the um, cook space, my counter, my kitchen counter. Uh, so yeah, I don't need the TV tray anymore. And without that TV tray always being there whenever I was cooking or making coffee or doing paperwork, it seems like there's a lot more room in the sleeper. Obviously, it's lot smaller. The whole truck is smaller. It's got a lot shorter wheelbase. What the sleeper is smaller, and like the fuel tanks are underneath the sleeper, so the whole frame is shorter. It's a shorter wheelbase. And I found it's not really easier to back up, but I need less room in front of it to swing, because when you're backing in, you have to swing the tractor around, in front of the trailer, and I need less space with the smaller tractor. It has less power pulling up hills, quite a bit less than the Volvo did. So my first night, I was like, I don't like this. And I was kind of sick to my stomach about it because I was like, oh my gosh, they gave me this brand new truck and I don't like it. And, but all in all, there's so many things I do like about it that it kind of outweighs the hard pull up hills. Um, in my route, I don't have a lot of big hills, mainly like down by Eau Claire, there's a lot of hills, and there's a few of them where I'm, with the heavy load, I'm like 50 miles an hour at the top of them. But that's about it. I don't go out in the mountains. So it doesn't matter as much to me, but there's so many things. So, truck driving, you drive, obviously, but that's only like 11 hours of the day. The rest of the time is spent either sleeping or being in your sleeper or waiting on things, waiting at a shipper, waiting at a receiver, waiting for roadside, waiting. So you're just living in your truck too. So there's the driving side and then there's the living in the truck side. And as far as living on the truck side, this Freightliner can't be beat. It is luxurious. The Espar heater works way better than the Volvo one did. And it's got these other little pluses, like my inverter wasn't hooked to any outlets in my Volvo, so I had like an extension cord that I had to like move around and plug things in, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. Where this one, there's this outlets, that I can plug into and use. And if I'm plugged into shore power, I can use my microwave and coffee maker and stuff because it draws off electric. On my Volvo, the shore power was just a trickle battery charger. So if I wanted to make coffee or cook, I still had to start my truck. And that's like if I'm just sitting, like right now I'm at the terminal and I bought some maybe I'll make a little cooking video too. But anyhow, some teriyaki noodle veggie thing. And so I'll have to start the truck to, part of it gets sauteed in my little frying pan and part will get microwaved. And that's only because there were no cords left to plug in the shore power. So after tomorrow, like a whole bunch of people will leave out and there'll be empty spots and I'll move my truck to where I can plug in. But yeah, so after I eat, I'm going to finish doing my packing up my stuff and putting stuff away. And then either tonight or tomorrow I'll do a little tour of the new truck video. Alrighty. That's about it. Things are going good otherwise. I'm glad I went in and talked to my driver manager because my route's been really nice since we had a talk and she fixed everything. And this week, after my unload, my reload was up in Cleveland, and it was that place where it's a blind back into a building, and it's kind of not blind side but blind back, and it's not fun. But I did way better this time. I did hit a post, but I just bumped it with my DOT bumper on my trailer. It's not like I ran into anything. And he said about a third of people do that. So you only have about this much room between the wall of your trailer and the doorway, so it can happen really fast. But yeah, now that it's winter, the docks, like, they were made back when trucks were a lot smaller, trailers were a lot shorter. So now the truck and trailer can't fit inside. So now that's winter. What you have to do, you have to back into the dock, drop your trailer, and then pull your tractor outside so they can close the door so the door isn't just open the whole time. And then when they're done loading, they open the door and you back in, hook up, and pull your trailer out. So it was kind of a pain, but whatever. And then today I ran up to Boise Cascade and got a load. So yeah, nice week. My miles have been a lot better since I talked to her. I got 2,500 last week. I only got 2,000 this week. I could have called weekend and maybe got a load to the cities and back and made like another 300, but I'm good with this. This is good. So yeah, I'll probably make a little mini cooking video and then a tour video, and I'll also, after this video, I'll put up a couple pictures of the exterior of my truck because it's very pretty. Talk to you later. Okay, so little cooking video. So this is what I got: teriyaki, veggies, a noodle and sauce meal kit. See what it says. Noodles, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale, carrots, pea pods, and teriyaki sauce. So I put probably about half of the veggies in my little frying pan. I was just thinking, I think I'm gonna make make something for when I'm using this cooker on this. Maybe make like take a, I don't know, a box with just a bottom and then two sides and line it with aluminum foil or Reflectix or something. I could have just put aluminum foil down because I'm kind of worried about like damaging this. But anyhow, then you put the noodles in the microwave. I gotta dig the sauce out of there. And to go with it, I got a can of chicken breast. So after I got it all done, I'll shoot a little video of the finished product. So this is how it came out. Looks pretty good, huh? So yeah, sauteed the veggies, then microwaved the noodles, then put the noodles and vegetables together, added the sauce, and I put in the chicken. So I got a big old plate of that. Enough to make the same thing tomorrow night too. Kind of a pain in the butt to cook in a truck, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to be doing a truck tour, and I thought I would show you this while I have it open. So this is my bunk opens, and there's storage underneath. So that stuff over there is stuff that's accessible from the outside. So I've got oil and antifreeze and washer fluid and that kind of thing, load straps. And on this side, this is also accessible from outside. So I've got my bar for pulling my release pin, got some tools, a hard hat. What I want to do is get a little toolbox that fits in. That box there has the inverter, and there's obviously a fire extinguisher. I want to get a box that'll fit in between those two for tools. Right now my tools are out and about. There's or if I was Canadian, they'd be out and about. My hammer and pry bar, and then I've got some other tools. I need more tools. I need like a screwdriver set and a socket set. But I've got some and I need needle nose pliers. I've got some regular pliers and cutters, side cutters, and they're up in the front of the truck. I need to get them in a toolbox. So anyhow, this middle section is only accessible through here. I just have it full of stuff. So I've got like my shower bag and stuff like my swimsuit and things like that. This bag is outdoor clothes for cold weather, and I figure when it's bitter cold I can just pull that whole bag out and keep it on the passenger side of the truck. Back there, that's the battery for my e-bike. This little Chloe bed is for a crate. I've got a collapsible crate right there for if we go to a motel. Oh, let's see. This wrapping paper can come out of there. And then I just have like a lot of stuff. Just things I need to sort through some of this stuff. Things that were in the pockets in the Volvo. My fan, some cups, Chloe's food. My laundry bag goes right there. And then I've got my duffel bag. So some of this stuff in here is for if I were to break down and have to go stay in a motel, I could just stuff things in my duffel bag. So yeah, my dirty clothes bag will go right there. So that is it for under the bunk. And I'll do the rest of the sleeper in another video. Hey peeps, I'm going to do a little truck tour video. I did one earlier. I started one, excuse me, and somebody pulled into that, there was a truck in that spot right across from me, and that guy came, started putting his stuff in. He kept looking like it was weird because I'm videotaping, so I quit doing it. It's my little guardian angel. So there's the cockpit, and this is just stuff that's gonna go, it's gonna leave the truck. I just have it piled here for now. Got my water where I had it in the old truck. My window washer dealio. My boots. So I have a over the driver cabinet. Keep my wallet, gloves that I don't get dirty, headlamp, my headset, all that in there. Chloe's stuff, my CB. There's no, Volvo had a built-in bracket to hang the mic on. This doesn't, so I just stuff it in there. I don't talk on the radio really. I use it to get road information about accidents. I found there's a couple different kinds of truckers. One, they're called super truckers or Billy Big Rig, and they just think they're God's gift to the trucking industry. They know how to drive, nobody else does. And then there's radio Rambos, and when you get a Billy Big Rig that's a radio Rambo, all they do is just go on and on and on and cutting other drivers down. So I leave the radio off a lot of the time, and I never talk on it. Up here I've got supplies, pens, paper clips, that kind of thing, envelopes. I'm gonna put my trip envelopes up here as well. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't figured out what all is going to go up here. It's mainly empty. This little tin fits in there nice. That one's empty too. I need to figure out what fits in there. It's my cleaning cabinet, all my cleaning supplies. And then back in the sleeper we got this heavy duty blackout curtain that's insulated. So when you have the bunk heater running back here, let me get on the other side. When you have the heater, the heat comes out there, And this is the heater for when the truck is not running. It's a little diesel heater. And if you close these insulated curtains, when you have the heat on, it just stays toasty warm in the back here. Up here, this is like my cooking supplies. I got my coffee maker. I've got my electric water boiling kettle. I've got my electric skillet. I've got Ziplocs, paper towels, plates and such. Hi. My microwave. And I just keep my Hot Logic in the microwave because it's handy. And it's so nice to be able to just use the microwave without having to run an extension cord. I love this area. This is great for cooking on or setting things like my coffee. Smart TV. So I'm going to see if I can... right now I have a T-Mobile tablet with service, and I'm going to see if I can just pay off the tablet and cancel that service and get a mobile hotspot instead, and I can use that with the TV or the tablet. Just one drawer in this truck. That's a small one, and I'm going to go to Walmart and get some bins to put things in, but mainly everything slides to the front, but all my cooking stuff and flatware, and then some other items, car keys and such. The fridge in this unit is a lot smaller than my Volvo fridge, especially the freezer part. It's just tiny. It's like the size of one of those little dorm fridges. Thinking about getting a Yeti or a Yeti knockoff, probably like an Arctic, or one that's less expensive, cooler, so I can bring more fresh food with me. Because with my way of eating, I like to have lots of fresh food. And it could sit on top of that crate where I showed you where my water is. Up here is my food cabinet, kind of bare, need to go shopping. My clothes closet, I just put crates in there to put my stuff. It's got a little pocket for things. My little bendy reading light. Pull out desk or table. I use it for food prep, paperwork, and such. There's one cabinet here. I got my workout stuff. And then just personal items, I guess. Tylenol and vitamins and stuff. I have my cough drops because I still have a cold. My tablet and some pens and paper and Post-its and things I can't live without. The control panel. Having trouble with my S-bar heater, so I'm just leaving the truck running right now. Comfy, nice and comfy. Got the upper bunk all clear of stuff now and folded up. I've got some blankets up there for when Dylan spends the night with me. And this thing is cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it and talk on the phone. Oh yeah. How cool is that? So in addition to the door, there's also a vent it can flip open. So if you just need some fresh air. And on the other side is, whoops, sorry honey, a regular window. Let's see. Sorry if this is dizzy, and it's really hard to film with one hand. And then there's a space between the bed and the wall, and I keep like my charging cords, and I got some paperwork in a bin, my toiletries bag, and I don't have anything on this side yet. I want to put, like, maybe get some cloth bags with zip tops because I'd like to store things up there in there, but it needs to be easy to grab because like I had a little Olaf, I don't know where he went now, but I had him in there, and when I opened the bunk he ended up falling down into the storage compartment, the dirty one. So yeah, I don't know where I put them. I need a place to hang them. Got my reworm hanging here. Yeah. So yeah, that's, oh, I gotta show you my lighting. It's got a pretty cool lighting bar. That is not a sun, what do you call it? Sunroof or whatever. It's not, it's solid, but it's got this light bar, and there's different ways you can dim lights and make them brighter and put different, like put those lights on or these lights, or yeah, there's this whole bunch of things you can do. Like at night you can turn red. Let's see if, oh, it doesn't pick up on the camera, but makes like a red glowing light up in the footwell. But yeah, let's see if I can. Oops, that was that light. But yeah, pretty cool. The carpet has a real thick pad. It's dirty, you have to excuse it. I've been cleaning it, and it's crazy. Just like my old truck, socks only. Back here, shoes have to stay up front. Oh, there's Chloe's dish. And when we're moving, her dog bed goes right there so that she can lay right next to my seat. She likes that. Plus, it's real warm there. So yeah, that's it for the truck tour. I will put, so I think let's see, I have a intro video, then I have the two cooking videos, a picture of the outside of the truck, and then this will be the last one. Look at that charger leave. Yeah. He has no idea he's being taped. Oop, don't run over those people. So yeah, I'll sign off with this, and Chloe and I will do more videos on the road.